tonight. We're going to do a lemon chicken piccata over fettuccine. Goes together quick, very few ingredients. It's just a crowd pleaser, and it tastes good. And there's no wrong points to this, except for it calls for 4 breasts of a chicken. I want you to take a look at these chickens. These are humongo breasts. So I've got 2 breasts of a chicken. I'm going to cut them in half, and those are going to be my 4 breasts. We don't need any extra. So just going to be real careful, like this. We want to cut it in half because we're going to end up pounding it here in a little bit. We're going to pound it so it's only about 3/4 of an inch thick. There we go. We got 1, we got 2. Don't cut yourself. Okay, I will say right before they do. And there we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I swear, whoever invented cling wrap didn't like some of us, because this stuff never wants to do exactly what you want it to do. I'm going to lay down a sheet here, and I'm going to put my breasts back. Just like that. Back, see if I can get this cut. Well, what do you know? Oh no, I spoke too soon. Okay, here we go. We've got both sides, and we're gonna beat it. Now, if you don't have a handy dandy meat beater here, use a rolling pin. Does the same thing. Don't use your little brother or little sister, kids. Just, here we go. So you want to beat them down. It's breaking up the fibers, getting them nice and thin. For this to work, it needs to cook fast, because you do not want to dry it out. And the only way it's going to cook fast is by how thin it is. Okay, we're done with the cling wrap. I've taken off the top of it. We're going to salt and pepper each side of it. Salt and pepper to taste. Flip them upside down here. I don't know why one, look at that. 3 of them are all the same size and one is much bigger than all the rest. Go figure. Give that one to Daddy. Okay, we're ready for some flouring and some cooking. Okay, I've got a nice deep cast iron skillet. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of butter along with a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Now, as I was explaining, the trick to some of this is to make sure that your oil is hot and that you've got enough of it, and you just want to cook it just enough to be safe, because you want to keep it nice and juicy. We don't want it dried out. So we're going to get this butter and the oil incorporated and heated up to a good temperature, and we'll be right back. Okay, we've got the oil and the butter all in there. I'm going to start with the largest one. Just going to cover it in plain old all-purpose flour. Right in. There we go. Like for that sizzle. See if I can get it all in. That cook. We're going to cook that. The heat's coming back up. We put so much on it at the time the temperature went down, so I cranked it up a little bit. We're going to cook it for about 3 minutes on each side, just enough to get it browned, and of course starting to cook the insides to get rid of that paint. Okay, let's flip these over and see how we're doing. One edge is getting it. My stove is much hotter on the inside than on the outside, so we have to compensate a little bit. Okay, we're going to cook it just a little bit more. Starting to smell good just with salt and pepper. Okay, let's flip these over and give the outside edge a little chance at some warmth that's on the inside. I just one little piece out here. Get into the center, it's all by itself. There we go. Let's just get it cooking for a little while. Take them out for, let them rest for a minute. Oh yeah. Beautiful. That rest right there. While those are just finishing cooking, I've got my hot water boiling over here. Had it in the background, and it's at a full boil. I'm going to use fettuccine. I guess the original would call for angel hair. I am of the one I like fettuccine. It gives more surface area for the sauce to stick with it. And we're going to put all in there. Bring that up to boil. And we'll bring these off. Okay, but fear not. Oh, look at all those beautiful bits in the bottom. We're going to take care of them in just a second. Okay, this is all the pan drippings from our chicken and such. We're going to add, to start with, we're going to add a cup of chicken broth. Make sure this doesn't bubble over. And then we're going to add the juice of 2 lemons. Three-quarter cups of heavy cream. I didn't say it was all like diet food or anything. And the little secret to these are these capers. If you've never had capers, they're delicious little morsels. They're salty. They're briny. They're actually a bud of a bush, and they pickle the bud before it opens up to be a flower. And what we're going to do here, all those bits that have already deglazed and come off the bottom, we're going to let this come to a boil, and we're going to let it bubble down and concentrate. Maybe just 3/4. Just take a quarter off the top. Here it's starting to boil already. So it's only going to take about 3 or 4 minutes, which will coincide with our fettuccine, and we will be so ready to eat. Oh yeah. Here's my fettuccine. Always watch that you don't get your face scalded. Let's drain all this off. Okay, to start, we're going to put all our linguine into the bottom of a 9x13 pan, just like right there. Get this out of our way. Next, we're going to lay on our chicken. And last but not least, that sauce. Oh. My wife would slap me if she... And the last, we have some chopped parsley. We're just going to sprinkle over the top for some lovely greenery, and it actually does like cook in there when it's all mixed up. It's just a nice extra layer of taste. There you go. Chicken piccata over linguine.